We really believe that having diverse perspectives on our team will make our product better, make us better collaborators, better listeners, and better teammates. They're going to have a different perspective on how the product works and maybe works with their community, and we'll just bring different ideas to the table that they might not have been discovered. Hi, I'm Joe Gomez. I'm the Talent Acquisition Manager at Guru Technologies based in Philadelphia. We try and have a pretty consistent process across all the jobs. We have our application review, where normally we have the position open for about a week. The next stage beyond that is going through the applicants and kind of picking out the best fits for the current need based on paper there, and then moving them into the recruiter screen section, which is when they would either speak to myself or Tara, usually for about a half hour, just kind of dig into their experience a little bit more. Beyond that, generally, we go to the hiring manager Zoom interview or hiring manager screen at that point, where you would talk directly with that manager, get more into the nuts and bolts of the day-to-day, be able to hear directly from them what their expectations are for the role and things like that. Fourth stage would be the team interviews. Depending on the position, you might be making a small, presenting some of your work. And then beyond that too, there's normally another kind of cross-collaborative team panel that would get into more that would be working with this person. And then we always have a cultural panel as well as part of the interview process, as part of the on-site, where we might just kind of ask them questions just to figure out a little more what makes them tick besides just work. They'd like to see a nice, clean resume that has a good format to it. I mean, that's just kind of an opinion thing, but I actually do like to see organized thought, and I don't want to see a lot of things repeated and things like that. I want to see things that are to the point of the position. But then beyond that as well, within our application, we do have fields where we encourage people to kind of tell us things that aren't on their resume, or, hey, if you're not an exact fit for the role, we still want you to apply, but give us a couple sentences on why you're into it, or why you're passionate about it, or what you've been doing that you think makes you a good fit for that role. And we read all of them. That doesn't mean I can hire everyone, but it does mean that I can put people in different pools or different compartments and keep them in mind for later, and just kind of start a dialogue with the right candidates. Have a look at the values, make sure you understand the job description, or at least have questions. It's really important for us to know why Guru. That's the top question. People that align closer to the majority of our core values are people that generally do well. And not really written in those core values is just kind of having a curious nature about everything we're doing, really having a strong kind of thought, or the why we're doing stuff. We do want people that kind of give back. I mean, you don't have to be volunteering 40 hours a week when you're not working, but at the same time, people that have some other drive or initiative into what's going on in society, the communities around them. We really believe that having diverse perspectives on our team will make our product better, make us better collaborators, better listeners, and better teammates. If you just have a room full of the same personality and the same kind of demographic, you're going to have results that are very kind of communal to that type of perspective. Whereas if you have different folks on the team from different backgrounds, different areas, different industries, they're going to have a different perspective on how the product works and maybe works with their community. And we'll just bring different ideas to the table that they might not have been discovered. It's a really important responsibility to make sure that in my position and in Tara's position, we are submitting a diverse candidates. We like to share our positions with groups and associations that actually are hopefully reaching an underserved audience, so we can make sure that we're getting a good blend of applicants. We want to make sure we're getting in front of these underrepresented audiences.